AFTV, we are back here at the Emirates Stadium, right? Looking forward to the game on Thursday night. Rapid Vienna taking on Arsenal. I know it's not the big game that it's the warm-up before the big game, which of course is the North London derby. I've got Cecil with me, I've got James with me. I said I've got Cecil with me. Looks at me.
I could be Cecil.
What's going on with me, man? I get all confused there, right? But now we're rocking the Christmas jumpers, man. We're getting into that Christmas feeling. And you know, the unique thing about this game, of course, is that 2,000 fans are going to be allowed into the game. You got a ticket?
Yeah, well, I haven't, but it's you
got a ticket?
You've got to provide my ticket.
I ain't got a ticket, bro. You know what I mean? I tried to get one of the 2,000 tickets, and like, literally, they were gone within minutes.
Yeah.
I do know a couple of people who do have tickets, so they're very lucky. But yeah, there'll be 2,000 fans in there. It's going to be a strange experience, but listen, 2,000 fans is better than nothing, and it's a way of starting to get fans back in. There is actually, I can see up there, like they're setting up a little area up there that looks like that's where the fans are going to go through. So they're going to have to go through that little area before they can actually come into the ground. It's a little sort of marquee type thing they got set up. So it's going to be a unique game, and I think probably most of the focus will be on that, the fact that there's 2,000 fans in the game. But the game itself, I think we got to give it some credit, if I'm honest, because when we ever going to see Arsenal play the way we want to see them play, we always see them play well in Europa League. And then when it comes to the games that comes to Premier League, Robbie, I'm going to be honest, I'm get so infuriated watching the Premier League matches that this is what I actually starting to look forward to, because I actually see youngsters play, youngsters shine, and creative urgency going forward, and that's all I've been asking for. So as much as it's the Europa League, and yes, we're through, I'm actually looking forward to it because I want to see proper football being played. I know it's a weak opposition, but I'm bored of seeing Premier League football with Arsenal. And I think the one player that everybody would love to see is Balogun.
Yeah.
You know, he scored, literally came on, all he did was score, but everyone's just got excited about him. Balogun, throw him in. He should get a run out. I wouldn't even mind seeing him start. We're through already, remember that. We're already through.
Yeah.
There's nothing to play for, so would you start Balogun?
Yeah, why not? I echo everything Cecil was just saying there. This is the competition where we're seeing not just the youngsters playing, players who are hungry to make a point, who want to be in the team. I've been quite impressed by Cedric in the competition. He's done all right. And there's a few other senior players who have looked good. El Neni was playing well before he got his sort of chance in the Premier League in this competition. Balogun, yeah, why not? Let's face it, it's not happening for any of the other strikers.
Tell him who you really want to see start. Tell him about your Emil. Come on, because I know you love him.
I really want to see Smith Rowe play.
Why not?
Why not? Really want to.
We've got serious problems in midfield. Maybe if he comes in, starts, puts in a great performance, could be considered for the North London derby, because certainly what we saw, which took place here against Wolves the other day, that midfield was absolutely shocking. So why not Smith Rowe?
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. And also, let's not pretend there's not a massive hole in the team that is made for a player like Smith Rowe to step up. It's different. See, with Balogun, it's different because you've got Lacazette, who's a £50 million striker. Aubameyang's a captain, and Nketiah's been getting a lot of game time in that position. So I get there's kind of more hurdles for him. But Smith Rowe, if he turns up, that position is his. But he's got to be given the opportunity, and that's not me saying I expect more of him. He needs to be playing. He needs to be given the chance. And this is, at home, the last home game of the Europa League group stages. Our Carabao Cup games against Man City, so he's probably not going to get much game time then. So we've got to see him getting some good minutes in this game, I think.
Talking of that, how big a mistake was it leaving Saliba out of this squad now? This is what makes it even more ridiculous for me, because surely they could have looked on that group. I don't remember if they selected the team before the actual teams were picked out, but going over the years, you're going to get an easy group to start off with. Get through the group within a couple of games, 2-3 games, and then you can, even if you was worried about Saliba, you could be bringing him in these games.
Yeah.
I always refer back to it. If you look at Tottenham, Harry Kane made his name in the Europa League.
Yeah.
And then, my Tottenham mates are always telling me, right, and reminding me of that. He made his name in the Europa League, did well in that, and then all the Tottenham fans started crying for him to be put in the first team, and he's been in there ever since.
Yeah.
So it would have been the perfect for Saliba, wouldn't it?
100%, Robbie. This is one thing I'm just fully confused about. I don't know he's thinking of leaving him out. And I actually think he's better than a lot of our defenders, if I'm honest, ahead of a lot of them. Bar Gabriel and Luiz, I think he's ahead of the rest.
Because we'll see like Mustafi and all the guys. I don't want to see I'm not being horrible. I want to see Saliba.
Same. And I know he's young, he's dynamic, he's fast. He's what we need. I can't make sense of it. There's some. I fully back Arteta, but there's some questionable things. I'm like, come on.
I think it shows the bit of mess we're in. No Ozil in a game like this, and again, we know we can't play him. Maybe we shouldn't be talking about him, but again, left out of even this squad. Come on, you know what I mean?
These decisions look worse and worse every week that goes by, especially the Saliba one. The Ozil one, I think, the only thing that I think keeps people slightly more patient with it, even though, let's face it, the fan base aren't, I think is the fact that there's clearly, or it looks like there's something behind the scenes. Whereas with Saliba, there's nothing like that. That was simply a managerial decision.
Yeah, decision.
He felt that he wanted to have Mari in the squad, who ended up having a delay on his return. He wanted Mustafi in the squad, probably for game time. And Saliba, you're just thinking, what a complete waste. I really feel for the guy.
Yeah, you say Mari possibly could see him.
Yeah, and he got game time and looked quite good against Derby, I think, in the under-23s.
Yeah.
A lot of people on the timeline were really impressed by his performance. So I'd like to see him get game time.
Yeah, El Neni as well. He's come back of COVID test.
Yeah.
He'll probably be
I mean, we'd love to see Martinelli, but it's still probably too early for him.
Yeah,
but, you know,
I think. Yeah.
Arsenal do actually have quite a lot of injuries to vital players at the moment. But all right, well, listen, let's get your predictions. We'll start with you, James.
3-0.
I was going to say that.
3-0.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be any more extravagant than that. Yeah, 3-0.
2-0, because the youngsters, I'm assuming, should be playing. I'm not saying they're not going to score loads, but I think 2-0 is a fair result for the game. You?
3-1.
Oh, you think they're going to score?
3. Yeah. I still don't trust our
strongest defence in the league, you know.
That was.
About a month ago.
That was, man. That's a while back now.
Match day 1.
Yeah, because coming up to this game, the game at the weekend, right? Wolves couldn't hit a barn door.
Yeah.
They hadn't scored 2 goals in any games. They scored the same amount of goals as us, 9 all season. They come here and hit 2.
Yeah.
With their best player,
off
out of the game.
Yeah.
Right? So listen, I don't trust our defence at all. Plus, Runeson's still young. He's still, he'll still be nervous every time he plays. First time Runeson's going to be playing in front of some fans as well. Imagine that, you've joined a new club.
Yeah.
And you've not yet played in front of their fans.
Yeah,
that must be weird for some of the players. It is a strange old season, but looking forward to the game. Rapid Vienna here at the Emirates, and of course, don't forget, fans will be here. 2,000 in a 60,000 stadium.
Like this.
It's going to be interesting. Would you like to earn yourself some extra money this Christmas? Maybe you want to buy a gift for your friend, for your family. Maybe you want to donate some money to charity. Well, why don't you check out Profit Accumulator? So to find out more and to sign up, check the link in the description and get involved right now with Profit Accumulator.